Never underestimate the power of your dream. Whether your dream is to become CEO, to be in business for yourself, to be a producer in your organization, whatever it might be, we fall in love with our potential. The challenge is so many of us start and stop along the way. We dream in color, but we choose to live in black and white. People who make their dreams come true lay down a foundation for their potential to emerge. Now, I've learned a lot in my nearly 30 years, not just as a television broadcaster in pursuit of my own dream, but what I've learned on and off the field has been a complete game changer. I've spent the last 15 plus years traveling with the Kansas City Royals as a TV host and reporter, bringing stories of players, athletes, and coaches to live audiences on TV. And a lot of people bring me in because of those connections, but this really is not a baseball talk. This is about people, relationships, and building successful teams. Let me tell you this, the wins at work don't simply come from stepping up to the plate and swinging for the fences every time. It's nice to hit that home run, but I can't tell you how many times I interviewed the star of the game under the bright lights of a stadium, and he said, "I wasn't trying to hit a home run, I just wanted to put the ball in play." Well, how did he do that? He did it by focusing on the fundamentals. That's small ball. Now, we've talked about the first three elements of small ball, so let's move on to perhaps the most important. It's my favorite topic in the world, and I learned this lesson from one of the greatest hitters in the history of Major League Baseball, maybe the best in my lifetime, and that's Albert Pujols. Pujols taught me the value of trust and how to build it, and it changed the way I go about everything in my life and also in my career. I want your audience to live a life in color by valuing the little steps. We're all measured by wins, losses, and statistics, and that's true from the boardroom to the break room to the locker room. But you know what else is true? Everything we accomplish in life comes down to what we do for others. I'm not in the baseball or broadcasting business. I'm in the people business, just like everyone else. Every day, whether it's stadiums or speaking events, there's really nothing better. As a kid, I dreamed of one day being Bob Costas. And when I was 20, I actually met him as a college intern. I remember it like it was yesterday. I said, "Mr. Costas," nervously shaking, "I hope one day to be half as good as you." And all these years later, I had the chance to interview the iconic announcer. It was recently as I moderated a panel in Cooperstown, New York at the Baseball Hall of Fame. Imagine that, me and Bob Costas, and we discussed the induction of Negro Leagues legend Buck O'Neil. The late, great O'Neil, one of the best characters in the history of baseball, said, "Nothing better than baseball, it teaches all the lessons." If you want your people to never underestimate the power of their dreams and to learn those lessons, let's start a conversation.